Although the city of Sleepy Eye did not exist in 1862, there are two monuments in town that honor the Dakota chief. Ishtakaba was born around 1780 at Swan Lake in nearby Nicollet County. After 1857, however, he moved with his band to settle along the lake near the present town. He was described in 1836 as large and well-proportioned, of rather dignified appearance, good-natured, and plausible. It is believed that his eyelids drooped slightly, and his name, Ishtakaba, translates in English as sleepy eyes. He died around 1860 in Roberts County, South Dakota, before the outbreak of hostilities in August 1862.
Chief Sleepy Eye was a Siston Dakota man, and he was born and raised over in Swan Lake area near Nicollet, Minnesota. And they had some problems over there, and then he came to Sleepy Eye because Sleepy Eye was founded on sloughs, and he was a slough, the Siston are slough dwellers. So he came here to Sleepy Eye and lived here just a few years, but everyone loved him so much because he was a very kind, good man and liked everybody, and everybody liked him. The obelisk that sits just beside our Depot Museum building here in Sleepy Eye was erected by the Von Hagens, and he was head of the mill. And he sent Dan Faribault and another man out to South Dakota to get his bones about the turn of the century. They went out there and picked up his bones and brought them back and put them under the monuments, and they are there. And it was erected about 1901 out of granite from Morton.
In the early years of the 20th century, the Sleepy Eye flour mill grew to become one of the largest such operations in Minnesota, and the company used images of the Dakota chief as its marketing tool. By the 1990s, however, the citizens of Sleepy Eye were ready for a new, respectful image of the Dakota chief. Dedicated on July 4th, 1994, it was created by Native American artist and sculptor JoAnne Bird. According to Judy Beech, Sleepy Eye is the first city in the nation to have a full-size bronze statue of a person of Native American descent in their true likeness.
It started in the late 80s, 1980s, and it was going to be a Chamber of Commerce project. And I was involved with that as chamber director, and Mark Bido was involved with it as one of the committee people of, we formed a foundation to erect that statue. And Paul Severson, a local artist, and Ray Leake, who was then the Brown County EDA person, and then also Jim Broik, our current mayor. And we decided on JoAnne Bird. We talked about Granlund from St. Peter, Gustavus, and then we decided that we talked to Vernell Wabasha up at the casino and the reservation, and she thought that it should be JoAnne Bird because she was a Native American. Well, it really was exciting when we found out that JoAnne's grandma's papers are from Sleepy Eye. But JoAnne is, in fact, a Siston Dakota, and as she was working through this, she found out that she also has Wahpeton blood, which she did not know. I remember her telling me that she had asked her cousin, why didn't I know I was Wahpeton? And she said to her, when we were girls, it had to do with survival. This is an actual likeness of Chief Sleepy Eye. She went off the picture, the actual likeness of him, that was done by D.C. Hall in Washington, D.C., when he went to sign treaties. He signed 4 treaties, and he went to sign treaties in Washington, D.C. with other chiefs. And they decided at that time that this is a younger Chief Sleepy Eye, but JoAnne gave him some age. And then she also worked into his braids, as you can see from the smaller statue there, some decorative leather pieces, and they did that for decoration. And then she did put a buffalo robe on him.